Welcome back to FM Story. We are into the second half of season 19 of the South American Glory Hunt save, and we're at the point where these games really, really do matter. We've made it through to the semi-final of the Copa do Brazil. We've been drawn against Sao Paulo. So without further ado, let's get into the action. We are into September, and it's time for the first leg of the semi-final of the Copa do Brazil. It has already been put back once because of our progress in the Copa Sudamericana. They're obviously having a great season, second in the table. We're not having too bad a season. We have picked up, certainly as the season's gone on. Unfortunately, though, we have some big misses for this semi-final, including Barbosa, our leading goal scorer, and Ricardo Tevez, who's been one of our most creative players, and Raul Ortega, who started the state championship off brilliantly with his damaged cruciate ligaments after getting 8 goals in his opening 9 games, is almost back ready, available for us. We ended the last episode after the penalty shootout victory over Sampaio Correa in the quarterfinal, where we just about snuck over the line. Since then in the league, we've had a pretty decent run of it. We beat Grêmio twice in quick succession. We drew at home against Fluminense, having given away a 94th minute equaliser. But then we beat Santos and our former side Internacional. We lost to Vasco da Gama, but beat Bragantino and drew with Sao Paulo. This time it was ourselves getting the 95th minute equaliser. We then beat Internacional again. And then we beat Goiás, and in the most recent league game, we drew 2-2 with Ceará. What that means as far as the actual league's concerned, although obviously it doesn't matter because we've already won it previously in the save, we are 7th. We've got games in hand on all the teams above us that would push us even higher up the table. Really, we're looking pretty decent this season. It's certainly picked up from the opening couple of games in the league, which were a bit jittery. But we've kind of pushed on in this last part of the season. And we're still in the Copa Sudamericana. So in the second round, we were drawn against another one of our former clubs in Junior, who we lost the first leg 4-3 away from home, but won the home leg 3-0, which saw us through to the quarterfinal, where we were drawn against Boca. We won the home leg 4-1, lost the away leg 3-2, went through 6-4 on aggregate. And we've been drawn into the semi-final against another one of our former clubs in Universidad Católica. So, chance for another trophy there. But the most important thing is this semi-final against Sao Paulo. And hopefully, despite the players we're missing, we can put on a performance and come away with a result. So this is the side we picked for the first leg. It's a big, big test, and we're going to need to get a good result in this first leg if we're going to have any chance of making it through to the final. We've gone to a 3 with a flat 3 in the midfield. It's about the best we can do with the players we've got missing. There's very little happened early on. They've got an early free kick, though, towards the back post. It's headed down. I'm hoping that's offside. And it has been given offside. Free kick for us. Valagre goes into Morales. Back to Salama. Cariato dropping off the front. Turns. Finds Palomino on the right. Hits the byline. Finds Allen, who crosses into Edma. Hits the post. It comes back to Cariato. Right in front of goal. Could not miss from 2 yards out. And puts us 1-0 up after 13 minutes. And that's the start we needed. We just can't afford to drop off. And we need to keep going. Found Edma, whose volley comes back off the post. And basically, Carazo hit him more than anything else and goes in the back of the net. Right, a corner, Edma to take it into the near post. Flicked it on. They've headed it out as far as Cariato. Push back to Jorge Luis. Palomino back to Jorge Luis again. Wide to Allen. In looking for Carriazo. And they've cleared it up to the halfway line. Now they're breaking. And Solomon's just gone past our player there. Back off the post. And we've got away with one there because it was far too easy the way they broke on us there. And there we are, half-time 1-0 up. Looking at the match stats, you'd say deservedly so as well. We just need to get another one. Ideally a 2-goal lead or more. And keep restricting their chances. Because we need as much of a lead as we can get going into the second leg. Right, no changes at half-time for us. And Palomino with a free kick into Jorge Luis. Shifts it, goes to Allen on the right. He loses out to the defender. And now they're going to attack. Ball over the top. And Rodrigo didn't get it. And Solomon rode the challenge of Rodrigo. He's into the box. And thankfully, it's pretty easy for the keeper in the end. And it's Salama to Villagra on the left. Back to Salama. Infield to Jorge Luis. He's just giving it away in a stupid position. We've let the man run from midfield. And we couldn't have gifted that. It's almost as big a gift as the one that they missed in the first half. And you just give them the ball, and then he doesn't track the man who takes it off him. Right, we've slightly tweaked the formation, made a couple of changes. Ortega's come on wide left, Geraldo's come on for Jorge Luis, and Salam's pushed up into defensive midfield role. We've headed that corner clear. And Villagra with it. Infield to Salama. Now Edmar turns and runs, finds Allen on the right. Ball over the top's headed clear. And they've played it down the line, and they're in behind again. Ball to the back post. Thiago gets up and wins the header. And now we've looked for Ortega, we've lost it again. We're just inviting them onto us. And thankfully the linesman's flag's gone up. Right now we've got some problems. Ortega's got off injured. Machado's knackered. Villagra to Ronaldo. Edmar, who's now on the left wing, back to Ronaldo. Shot blocked. Comes to Allen and he finds it high over the top. Into the last 10 minutes. Into injury time now. What a late corner, deep into injury time. Edmar to the back post. And we've headed it over the top. And that was the last action of the game. And the first leg ends 1-1. And I think that isn't enough for us to have a chance in the second leg. And we are probably on our way out of the Copa do Brazil. And so it's time for the second leg. We drew a game in the league 0-0 with Bahia in between the two legs of the semi-final. It's going to be a tough task. We need to get a result away from home against Sao Paulo, who, having looked at the statistics before, in the entirety of this save, Curitiba have beaten Sao Paulo 4 times. So we either need to match that or win on penalties to see ourselves through to the final. It's going to be a tough task. We have tweaked the playing style. We've gone with a 4-2-3-1, and hopefully it can be secure enough and also create some chances at the other end. So they're sticking with the 4-4-2. We've gone with the 4-2-3-1 with Salama and Murillo in front of the back four. Morales wide left, Allen wide right, and with Ronaldo and Palomino hopefully getting forward from full back. Early throw for them. We've won it, but they've got it back on the halfway line. Ronaldo wins it. Murillo now looking to bring it clear. He's run off the ball though. Both teams giving the ball away pretty sloppily early on here, but I think the more this highlight goes on, the more it's going to be a chance for them. We've made a challenge on the edge of the box, but then thankfully Morales is able to tip it over for a corner. We've got a head in it. It's gone back to the corner taker, pulled back to the edge of the area, and thankfully that's over the top. They've got the ball at the back here. We are struggling to get ourselves on the ball in the opening minutes here. And Geraldo cuts that one out and goes back to Morales. He then launches it long, and it's just going to come straight back at us again. And they launch it long. Rodrigo wins the header, and Ronaldo's been caught out on that right-hand side though. For them, Geraldo cuts that one out. Oh my God. What are we doing? It all looks like we've got it under control. Geraldo cuts it out. Salima to Murillo, who just stands on the ball and could have thrown away the chance of winning the Copa do Brazil this season. Carriazo goes back to Salima. Rodrigo to Palomino on the right. Down the line for Alan. He loses it. And now they're going to get another goal here. Off the woodwork and behind for a corner. We are not at the races at all in this game. They're going short with the corner. We've got it out for a throw. Right, Machado with a free kick for us. Round the wall. Ripples the roof of the net on its way over. Right, a throw for them. And they've got, Murillo cuts that one out. Geraldo now. Back to Murillo. On to Palomino, bombing forward from right back. Ball towards the back post. And they've got it clear pretty comfortably. And just basically passed straight through us there. Oh my God. And we've given away a penalty. As if this game could not get any worse. Thank God for that. Morales makes the save, but we are not playing very well at all. Right, Morales short, Machado with a shot off the bar and behind for a goal kick. Corner for them. Into the box. The header comes back off the crossbar. Geraldo plays up to the halfway line. Yet another corner for them. Next time they went short. And works at the edge of the box. And thankfully that was narrowly wide. There we are. Half time 1-0. And we basically have not been in this game at all. They have, their goal scorer is struggling with an injury. Rosales is knackered. We need to take advantage in the second half. We need to create some chances. We at least need to hit the target if we want to get back into this game. Right, we've tweaked the formation slightly. We made two changes. Jorge Luis has come on for Murillo and Edmar has come on for Federico Morales. Right, Ronaldo with a free kick into the box. Still alive. Alan's gone down. And we've been given a penalty and a potential route back into this game. It's going to be, I think, Rodrigo, the centre-half, to step up to take. He's scored some miss on this season. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Makes it 1-1. Levels the tie on aggregate. And now we just need to make sure we don't do anything stupid. at least 10 minutes of just keep it calm. Don't give them an immediate way back in front. Machado with a free kick over the wall, back off the woodwork. They've gone to 3 at the back, but they've got a free kick in a dangerous position. Souza to step up to take it over the wall, and thankfully it's over the bar as well. Ronaldo with a throw. Edma back to Geraldo. It goes back to Morales. He's then launched it, and it's just going to come straight back at us again. Alan runs them off the ball into Jorge Luis, back to Alan, back to Jorge Luis. Tries to find Alan, gives it away, but Palomino wins it and then gives it away in the middle of the pitch, and now we are stretched. And thankfully, Morales makes the save. Corner's pulled back to the edge of the area, back to the corner taker, and thankfully he was offside. Right, we've been forced to change. Machado was knackered. We're making a big gamble, bringing on Barbosa, who's not fully fit, but Barbosa's free kick finds Jorge Luis on the edge of the area. He took too long to get the shot off, and it's blocked behind for a corner. Edmar to take it. Into the near post, up in the air. It's clear. Alan goes back to get it, but I think that's probably the end of that one. Geraldo gives it away, and now we are in serious trouble. Thankfully, nothing comes of it. Minute of injury time left, and full time, and another penalty shootout, and our penalty takers are abysmal. Still. Right, penalty shootout starts us up first. Rodrigo, who scored in normal time. The last time we did that in penalty shootout, he missed. And he's missed again in the shootout. I mean, this is how the shootout started in the previous shootout we had. They're 1-0 up, and I don't think we can get as lucky as we did last time. Jorge Luis now stepping up to take it. I thought the keeper had saved that one as well. Thank God that one went in. Right, we need Morales to step up big. He saved one in a normal time. Can't get to that one. Went the right way. And now Geraldo, a young centre-half, stepping up. And he skied it. And we are done for here. Well, thankfully, he's got a save there, but we cannot afford to miss another one. Cariazzo stepping up now. Another one I thought the keeper had saved. Right, we need another one, Morales. Oliveira, who missed the penalty in normal time. He's missed another one. And now Edma. We need him to score. And he does, right in the bottom corner. And now it puts a world of pressure on them. Can Morales be the hero once more? Rafael stepping up for Sao Paulo. Scores, and we're into sudden death. Ronaldo has had a decent game at left back. Oh, I was convinced he'd miss that. Souza taking this. Have did they change their goalkeeper? Barbosa, just coming back from injury, came off the bench near the end. This is a bit tense. Marcus Vinicius stepping up for them. Scores. Palomino, the right back. Scores as well. Lovely calm penalty. Considering our players, our best penalty taker had a 6. These ones must be dreadful at taking penalties, but they're slotting them nicely. And now pressure stays on them. Morales, can he send us through to the final? They've skied it. And somehow, despite missing 2 of our first 3 penalties, we've made it through to the final of the Copa do Brasil. And that was pretty certain a miracle. I don't know how we've managed to do that. And there we are, the end of another episode, and somehow we've made it past Sao Paulo into the Copa do Brasil final, where we're playing against Bahia. Join us in the next episode to see if we can secure the Copa do Brasil and to see if we can end the save in season 19. Join us next time to see how we get on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.